Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Okay, Adobe, calm down. I'm pretty excited. Calm down. Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Adobe Nnoli, coming to you live from the city of Abuja, Nigeria. How you all doing? Hope you're doing great. Hope you're staying safe. So yeah, I'm very excited, and I know you already know why I'm so excited from the title of this video. Yes, you guessed right. Oh my god. I need to calm down. Adobe, be calming down. Be calming down first. So, my YouTube pin is here. My YouTube pin is finally here. Gang. Wait. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? Is it focused? Yeah. I can't show you this on the side because that's where my address is. So my YouTube pin is finally here. Like, see, God is just so good. That's all I will say. God is good. This came at the right time. I know I promised I was going to give you a video on the 1st of January to give you my review, or not really review, breakdown of my YouTube journey. I started YouTube January 1, 2020, and that video will still come up. I've not yet made the video, but I'll definitely do it. So I'm so excited. Can you calm down? Can you calm down, please? Okay. I'm trying to calm down. Okay, let me give you a highlight of what happened. How it all started. September 28th, I got notification that, oh, I have reached the threshold and I cannot apply to get my pin. No, okay. For those who don't understand what this pin is, without this pin here, I cannot get money. Like, I'm looking at my money like this, but I cannot cash it out. But with this pin actually is actually sent from Google to verify that I am the one, to verify my location and all of that good stuff. So without this thing, your girl cannot cash out anything. So going back to what I was saying, 28th September, I got monetized, and as such, they now said, okay, they were going to send out my pin. So on 28th September, they sent out my pin, and it takes 4 months. If after 4 months you don't put in this pin on your YouTube channel, all the ads you've been watching that generates income for me would stop running. September, October, November, December, 3 months. Okay, it's not up to 3 months, 2.5 months, or 2 months, 3 months really. So that's basically the importance of that YouTube pin, a big Google pin. So September, I sent out my address. I used my house address because I feel like my house address should be very easy to locate. So let me use my house address. October came, I did not see anything. I was like, okay, well, let me calm down, because I've watched other people's YouTube channel and how they will say, oh, it took them 4 months, it took them 100 months, it took them blah, blah, blah. It took them so long. But first, before I even start first, when you get monetized, there are some procedures you have to go through, and my own was just going quick. Other people were like, okay, when they tell them to do this one, to take them 2 days or 3 days or whatever. My own, I just click. The next thing is I'm getting an email that's confirming that I did something. So it was just going sharp for me. I was like, oh God, thank you. You're working, like, you're actually here doing this thing for me. It's not just by my power at all. So everything was moving on very smoothly for me. So I was like, oh, with this ginger that they're using to respond to me, maybe my pin will just come sharp like that. And bear in mind, COVID is here, because when I applied, they said it takes 2 to 3 weeks, but because of the whole COVID thing, it might take longer. And I'm like, considering Nigeria and NIPOST, because they send it actually through NIPOST, considering Nigeria and their NIPOST and their whole wala, I was like, okay, let me just leave it 1 month or 1.5 months, or yeah, I would check again. So I went to NIPOST, and the problem is that with this Google pin, your phone number is not here. It's just your house address that is here. So there is no way they would even call you. That's NIPOST will call you. And we all know how Nigerian NIPOST can be, where they will just take a letter and fling it one side. So I went to NIPOST. I told them, okay, please, I'm expecting a letter. They now gave me the dispatcher that is supposed to cover my vicinity. And I called him. That day said he wasn't even at work. Oh, can you imagine? I now called him. He was like, oh madam, I've not gotten any pin, I've not gotten any letter for that address, because I didn't want to really tell him what the letter was. That was the first month, and I said, okay, well, let me just keep waiting. Then second month again, I now had to reapply for my pin, which is in October now. No, in November I had to reapply for my pin. Nothing yet. I called the guy again. The guy was like, no, he hasn't gotten anything, blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, no problem. I just kept quiet. Then the third month, which is now this December, I said, you know what? Let me change address. Let me use my office address and let me put my office address and see if this pin will come, because I was like, I was beginning to like, what's happening? Because where I got bothered is now that there's second variant of COVID and we might go into lockdown. Once there's lockdown, then there's a problem. That means I might not be able to get my pin until this whole lockdown issue is resolved, and then they might stop putting ads on my video, because this 4 months is supposed to expire by 28th of January. So I was really like, I need to get this pin before we go for another lockdown. Like, I need to get my pin. So I used my office address again, and I was like, okay, let me just wait, maybe end of this month or maybe early January, I'll get my pin, maybe from my office address and all of that. Definitely it will be another dispatch rider, another dispatch person that will be attached, dispatched to my office or be sent to my office. So that's how I just applied in December this year. December, yeah, this year. So that's how I applied this month, and I just kept quiet. I was like, okay, let me just see what to. I was just watching people's videos and how they went about their whole thing. So people were like, oh, you just need to wait. Someone like what's her name again? For those who are into YouTube, I've forgotten her name, but Nello OKK's sister, she applied and she didn't get for like so long. I was like, oh my god. Then she later got it. Then this other Akubeze, it was even Akubeze's also that even made me like lose hope, because I felt since I'm sending to Abuja should be straightforward. Like, Abuja shouldn't have protocols since I'm based in Abuja. But Akubeze is based in, okay, she has now relocated to Lagos, and she said she had not gotten her pin for over how many months. They even demonetized, they stopped playing videos on her channel. And I'm like, Abuja should be very easy. So if Akubeze has not gotten her this thing pin, that means I'm in too long team. So I watched her video where she said, oh, she has finally gotten her pin, and she actually got it through the help of her dad, because her dad had to now call. And I'm like, hey, so it's going to reach the extent where I have to like ask my dad to, or ask anybody, like, do you know anybody, even before then. So like during the weekend, last weekend, I had to even tweet like on Twitter, please, who knows anybody that is working in night post and all that. And someone was like, okay, call this person. I actually called the person. The person was like, do you have a tracking number? Like, Google does not. I'm going to still talk about this, the aspects Google have to improve on. So like, Google don't send tracking pin, so there is no tracking number. He was like, oh, that there's nothing he can do unless I have a tracking number. I was like, okay, no problem. This was on Monday, just this Monday like this, so that I called this guy. I was like, okay, no problem, thank you. I just ended the call. Then, and I said, well, if what's come to us by January, if I don't get it, I will definitely have to now look for who knows Oga at the top and call and see maybe my pin is somewhere hidden somewhere and all of that. Because sometimes my area is around Amac, yes. So they're supposed to send this thing to Amac or Wuse Axis. But these people might send my pin to Gaiki. I know how lousy these Nigerian workers can be. I'm also a Nigerian worker, but I know how lousy some federal workers can be. Like, they'll be taking the job like it's their father's job. Like, we should be paying them to do the job. So I was like, okay, you know what? If by January I don't get my pin, I'll go to Gaiki and check Gaiki post office and see whether my pin is there. So yesterday being 22nd of December, I was just editing my video. I posted my video. I was like, oh, let me just see how far this thing will go. I just posted my video. I was now saying, okay, let me just be going through YouTube and see what's up. And I also saw something like copyright. Only yesterday, I now realized that someone was actually, sure, 2 people who actually download my video and post it as their video without giving me credit. So I was just ranting about that one, and I was like, sure, you know what, I'm going to have to report you people and all of that. That was just how I was ranting yesterday. And I came back home yesterday, and only for me to just step into my compound, the security now said, you have a parcel. And I'm like, parcel? What kind of parcel? My mind, I'm like, I didn't buy anything, and I'm not expecting any gift, and my friends know me so well that even if they want to surprise me with gifts, at least they will pre-inform me, because I don't used to like that bumping into somebody like that. And it's not like it's my birthday. Okay, it's only my birthday I can actually entertain that surprise. And Christmas gifts, I was like, and I told him, what kind of package? Because when he said you had the package and I'm not expecting anything, I didn't order anything, I was like, what kind of package? I said, it's an envelope. Meaning he said it's an envelope. I screamed. Like, I'm sure he didn't understand the importance of that envelope. I just knew immediately it was from Google. I just knew. He now said, okay, I've given it to your brother. I was like, oh, thank you very much. And I came in. And my brother was not even around. I was like, hey, I said, I'm not going to call him. Let me not call him now and it will not be another letter. I just kept quiet. Immediately he came in, like immediately he knocked. I opened the door. I saw him with the letter. I just grabbed it and I screamed. I was like, oh my God. So I finally got to this letter. This letter without any serious hassle. I got my letter in peace, like it came to my house. So I've gotten my pin. I'm so happy about that. Now it now means that I have to put out more work in order to gain more money. So I really want to thank all of you for all your support, for even making it possible for me to even reach that threshold of 1,000 subscribers. I think right now we're at 1,897 subscribers. So you know what? We need 103 people to subscribe so that we'll get to 2,000 subscribers before the end of 2020. I know you can do it. Share it with your friends, share it with your everybody around. Just keep sharing. So thank you for making it possible for me to reach 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. When I started YouTube, I was like, 4,000 watch hours? How do I get that? That is 240,000 minutes. Hey, I said, okay, let's just see how it goes. Well, I'll give you the tip. I'll give you everything, the details for those that want to join YouTube. I'll give you highlights on how you can get to that threshold in no time. So without rambling so much, my pin is here. I would go put my pin. My system is in the office, so I'm actually set for work right now. So I'll go to the office, put my pin, and maybe I'll show you what's up. But if I don't show you what's up, then just take it that at least you know my pin is here. Thank you very much for watching my YouTube channel. Please remember to stay safe and compliments of the season once again. Bye.